Okay, so I know this is extremely. Y'all love calling us fat, so let's go. Let's start.
Let's be fat.
I went. Well, I didn't go to Memphis recently, but the last Grandy's close to me closed. Fam, I used to fuck up a Grand. Like, you know, you can get a Grandy's biscuit when you put any protein on there.
Yeah.
So, you know, I used to get me a chicken fried steak.
Damn. Chicken fried steak biscuit.
Or steak. Was it? I don't know. But it was one of them. Something chicken fried. That shit used to be so good, and the biscuit was so warm. And if you're trying to be really funky, you can make it a deluxe and get like the egg and cheese on there and shit.
Not the deluxe.
Girl, that shit was so good. But I'm like, damn, like nobody fucked with Grandy's. Now I don't know anybody that went to Grandy's outside of breakfast.
Nah, I ain't lying. My old apartment, there was a Grandy's right by it. I would definitely go get me a little kids meal. They had some good fucking little nuggets.
I didn't know Grandy's had nuggets.
Girl, yes, they like chicken poppers.
So the fuck is a chicken popper?
You know the chicken.
Oh, like from Sonic?
Yeah, something like
Okay,
that. But
like
they
popcorn
called them their nuggets. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, popcorn chicken.
Okay.
Yeah. Girl, I used to fuck that up.
It got so bad one time, like they knew my name because I just ordered chicken. Like,
but that Grandy's know my name.
That shit was fire. And the orange juice, fire. What's the restaurant you was still open? Or still?
I'm trying to think. So back in high school, I loved me some black eyed peas.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, side eye.
Why the side eye?
That is just very. When I think of black eyed peas, I low key think of Cracker Barrel. I hear the voices of.
I like Cracker Barrel too.
Oh, okay. I hear the voices.
I know. I heard y'all be calling niggas Canadians or whatever in Cracker Barrel.
Gone.
We got a table full of Canadians coming through.
I don't give a fuck about. You can call me from Toronto. I don't give a fuck. I still give me an old timer.
Look here, Sue. Go ahead and give me the grandma special. I know it ain't on the menu.
Hell yeah.
Come on with it.
Hell, I feel like the same as the black eyed peas. You walk into Cracker Barrel, I hear there's ancestors talking about gon' get gal.
And my ancestors, I bet you won't. I bet you won't.
You can get your meal at the back.
And nope, she finna eat right here.
We'll hand it to you out the door.
And you ain't gonna do a motherfucking thing about it. That's what my ancestors in there saying.
Now, what did you eat at Black Eyed Peas?
I used to get a Monte Cristo from there.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I used to eat their Monte Cristo.
Okay. Speaking of Monte Cristos, was it Bennigan's?
Oh shit!
Bennigan's was the shit.
Damn, I forgot about Bennigan's.
Yeah, I remember we went to one.
Way out.
Yeah, we had to like search for that bitch.
It
was like the last
one of the last Bennigan's standing.
One, and wasn't nobody in that bitch.
I feel like there was a Bennigan's over in Irving.
I think that's the one we went to years ago.
And I feel like it just closed like not too long ago, to be honest.
Well, I mean, it probably was the last of the Mohicans, but like definitely you can go in there and get you a. I mean, they had like it was kind of similar to Applebee's, kind of. To me, better. Because they Monte Cristos was fire.
Hell yeah.
And chicken strips was fire. I always remember a good chicken strip now. They chicken strips was fire.
Yeah, damn. I forgot about Bennigan's.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Bennigan's used to be a vibe. We used to be able to eat for so cheap.
Facts. Just going there with your little check. Well our like $725 Albertsons and Tom Thumb check.
Yeah, nah, for real.
Get you a nice little meal and not feel like you gotta, you know what I'm saying? Well, let me get an extra large water.
Facts.
Light ice.
Yeah, you could get you a little drink and everything.
Yeah, you ain't gotta make your lemonade at the table.
Yeah,
you
know, $20. You was straight.
Straight.
Now, shit, you gonna need about 50.
But one thing I did, shout out to Perry's, because I didn't know they had a lunch special.
Yeah, and they do a happy hour one too for the
At the pork chop?
Yeah, for the pork chop. That pork chop fire.
Man, that bitch is so damn big.
You got the sauce, the applesauce.
Mm-hmm.
For
some reason, they ain't putting that on my plate. Cause so my dad took us out for Mother's Day, and my grandma can eat. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. That lady can tear down some food. I don't know what the fuck she got going on, but she can eat. So she had one half of the pork chop, and me and my dad split another half of the pork chop, and I took like 2 bites, and I was like, this even just the half of a chop. It's huge. So I couldn't imagine being in there on a date night and just let me get a whole chop. Like,
girl.
what the fuck is you doing?
Girl.
And where the fuck they ain't finding these pigs at?
Bruh, I feel like that's what it's really supposed to look like.
Oh, instead of them thin chops we got the stove?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's like that's the whole pig ass. I don't know what a pork chop is, but it is huge.
I mean, the pork chop got bones in it. I thought it was part of the rib.
I don't know. Maybe.
I feel like you would take,
sections,
and You could cut a rib from the pork chop.
What the fuck is bacon? Oh, ham is the ass.
Oh, I thought that was like the tenderloin was the ass.
Oh shit, I don't know. I guess I ain't looked at enough pigs to see what part be good.
We ain't that fat.
Hell, you ain't looking at no live one being like, oh yeah.
Yeah, they're going. Give me that rib. I'm going and cut them open.
And I swear that's the sound y'all think. That's how y'all think we sound.
I got a deep voice, but my shit ain't like that.
Oh, butter. I want a side of butter.
They think we moan while we eat.
I want and dance. Oh, I got a pat of butter smothered in butter, deep fried in butter. Oh.
This good.
And my fat ass be taking a little pinch or something and be like, oh, I'm full.
I be like, ooh. Eyes a little bit bigger than my stomach. What? I'm good for packing some shit up. I'm gonna have to eat it later.
Man, at least you eat it. I'm good for packing shit up and never touching it ever again. Like I just do it because I feel bad leaving. You're
still wasting.
Yeah, but I feel less.
Let me waste on my terms.
Hell yeah, don't like you ain't finna throw that shit away.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. But you said something about like give to a homeless person.
Oh yeah. You don't even do that?
Nigga threw my pizza back in my face. I said I ain't giving shit else.
Nah, bro.
He's like, I'm hungry. I was like, well, I got this pizza. I don't want that shit.
The crazy thing, I be hearing them like stories like that.
Uh-huh.
And many homeless people as I encounter, I don't be having that problem. I'll literally say to them, look, I ain't got no cash, but I got a water. You want it?
Yeah, nah.
And if it's anything other than window coming right up.
No, because
straight ahead.
because I like you. Just because I don't have food, don't mean I just want anything or even eating food that you picked over. So I can kind of get that in a sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but if you're like, wouldn't you rather somebody give you the option?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Because the other day I went to CVS.
I ain't homeless, bitch.
I'm walking home.
I live in these apartments too.
No, for real. The other day I was I walked to CVS and there was like this homeless guy sitting outside. Mind you, being over here, I'm starting to know who some of the homeless, like the regulars around this bit. So the homeless man was like, "Hey, I'm just trying to get on the bus to go." So I told him, I said, "You told me that last week in front of 7-Eleven. You ain't got on the bus yet?"
Yeah.
He's like, you right. I was like, but I'm finna go in 7-Eleven. Like, do you want food?
Yeah.
I ain't giving you no money. I'll give you something to eat. He was like, yeah. So I'm like, oh, okay, what you want? That nigga told me I want a ham and cheese Lunchable.
Okay.
Nigga gave me a menu. I was like, I'm not buying all that, but I'll grab the Lunchable for you and something to drink.
I see what I could do.
Yeah, I might get you a Lunchable with a Capri Sun in it.
Not the yeah.
Because you know everything gonna be more expensive at CVS.
Hell yeah.
Yes, but I was just like, hey, look, I'm getting hip to you now.
Calm down now.
Yeah, last week I went and got some cash back. I gave you $10.
Oh shit, that's a whole week's worth of.
Listen, the bus is $2 a day, and I know you ain't paying every day that you riding it.
Hell nah. Yeah, I just be real. Like I don't know. I don't want to offend you by offering you some food and stuff like that.
I feel like most of the homeless people, they be cool, but I also think a lot of people like to talk to the crazy homeless. Them the folk, you leave them the hell alone.
I mean, but you don't always know.
Yes, you do.
You don't always know.
Yes, you do. If that nigga is facing a wall, what makes you think I'm gonna walk up to him and ask him, is he hungry?
Oh, I'm not volunteering for no services now. Like I ain't finna, sir.
Girl, I think I told the story on here before whenever I went to go like feed the homeless with some people. And there was one man that was all to himself. A girl walked over there. Hey, Mr. Homeless, we got some bags.
The homeless.
Girl, that nigga pulled out a fucking knife on her ass and started chasing her. Man, them other homeless people was like, man, if you don't get the fuck and leave her alone. That nigga went and sat his ass down. But I'm like, girl, there's all these homeless people over here that are gathering.
Yeah, come up to you and ask
to come
for
up.
it.
And they're actually, and this man is over here by himself. He's by himself for a reason.
Hell yeah, they be knowing. Well, I mean, yeah, in that aspect. But I also, you don't always know. But yeah,
You know.
Okay. All right, well.
If he walking around barefoot with no shirt on, come on now. Leave him alone.
That may be a sign.
Leave him alone.
All right, speaking of leaving people alone, I feel like you can try to stomp me this week for the song choice.
Nah.
And I will say I did wear my nigga bonnet this week. I know Monique probably punching something furiously.
Ooh, baby.
Baby.
Baby, take it off.
Don't you love yourself?
Baby, you're just so beautiful.
Without it.
You don't need that.
Yeah, I was working at Popeyes with a full face of makeup on and my hair done every week.
Chicken.
With a smile on my face. Girl, that's you.
Oh my gosh.
That's fucking you. But yeah, shout out to the do-rags. If you want to send me some do-rags, I'll gladly wear them on this hoe too.
Look, I ain't mad at it.
You want to do yours first? You want me to do mine? Because you swear I'll be switching mine to match
Yeah,
yours.
you can go ahead.
All right. I don't know if we did this one before. God damn, Face ID. Oh shit now. Hold on. Can't get in this bitch. All right. You say you like that. When I hit it from the behind, and I'll be right back. Yeah, that's my very next line.
Is that Chingy?
I don't know. I don't know. I get confused if he was in this group. Oh fuck. Okay, never mind. I use it every time after time, when I'm speaking my mind. It's no matter if I'm shooting game to a pigeon or a dime. I ask her who that is. Talking that shit.
Nelly?
Yes. Somebody probably jealous because they bitch got hit.
All I hear is, I'm a sucker for corn.
Yes. Yes.
All I hear in my head.
Do you remember the name of the song?
Underlay, mama.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Damn, that was a good one.
Okay, so was Chingy in the St. Lunatics?
No.
Okay. I can't remember. What is... Ain't Chingy a part of something?
No. Chingy was part of DTF.
DTP?
Down to fuck. Wait.
Whoa.
DTP? Yeah, DTP, not DTF.
All right, Guido. That was them. The Cavs are here.
Jersey Shore.
Yeah, what DTP? Disturbing the Peace. Yeah. What, Ludacris?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what Chingy was part of.
Was he? Shit.
And Shauna.
Can't forget Shauna.
Damn, that'd be another good one.
Hell yeah. If we remember next week.
Hell yeah, facts.
All right.
Okay. I feel like it's going to be so easy. Gotta fix that calendar I have.
Neo. So sick.
No.
Oh, no. Gotta fix it. So.
It's so sick.
Radio.
No, it's so sick. You had it right.
Oh, okay.
God damn
it. Was Neo?
It is Neo.
Oh, okay.
I'm finna get another song. God damn me.
Yeah, I don't know if I would have got it if you did something else though. Maybe so. That's a Neo wrote his ass off on that one.
Hell yeah. Hold on.
You think about the hits Neo has, like Neo in the Dream.
Ooh.
Just hit after hit after hit.
Dream is a force to be reckoned with.
And I'll still say to this day, the Dream concert was probably one of the best concerts I've been to.
Yeah, nah, for real.
That made me a fan of the Dream.
That's too easy.
Not too easy.
Hell yeah.
Hey, don't do White.
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay.
I'm thinking.
Okay. Oh shit now.
Neo.
Neo was a good one. We had that song "Stay With Me."
Yeah, stay with me.
Good evening, Ma. We talked about that too.
Hell yeah.
Wasn't that Petey Crack?
Oh, yep. Oh, I know. I got it.
Okay.
I was actually singing this song earlier today.
Here?
No.
Oh, okay. I forgot what you sung here.
No.
It was something, but.
Okay. More money, more problems. Life of a legend. Haters throw salt like rice at a wedding. So what? That's your cousin.
Is this Future?
No. That don't mean nothing. Her like missing in a tight of affection. What? You just blind to the facts. See the lies? Just obvious she cries for attention. You to the fine just supply your suspicions. But listen, you love me. Gotta try to trust me. Why you stress? I'm a high school mess.
I don't fucking know this.
Break up never. They just jealous.
I go never day. This nigga actually got in trouble recently. It's like
drama like your mama.
It's like is it 20 got Gold Link?
No.
Whoa.
Drama like your mama. Mean mug from the brothers. I'm the author of the book. Nigga judged by the cover. Yes, I've been to jail. Yes, I'm grinding for real.
Oh,
and
so what?
Yeah.
So what? Oh, what was fuck? I know it's Sierra and don't tell me. Not crime. Fuck.
I literally said crime mob earlier. It's close.
Yeah, I know him.
Field mob.
Yes. They say that on this. They say that on that. But all of it's fiction. None of it's fact. Yeah, nigga, you did it.
So
yeah, that's the one you. He out in the club. He in bitches' face.
Yeah,
he in my DMs.
So what?
He don't take care of his kids. So what?
So what?
He on a sex offender list. So what? Girl, what the fuck is you got? All right, well, a best friend.
Ain't it a blessing? You are listening to another episode of
Hear You Podcast.
This is Tan.
And this is B.
You ready to get started, bro?
Let's go.
Hey, let's get it.
Ew.
Okay, so you ready to get started this week with the shits?
Let's go.
Okay, let's start off with, let's do 100 rounds.
All right.
Rolly.
Big.
Why?
Hefty.
Damn, I'm not going to say what somebody said to us.
Hell yeah.
Baddies South, I think she's
I really
from.
don't.
Baddies
Yeah.
East.
I really don't know.
West Baddies.
It was between that and Krishan. I didn't really know much about Rolly besides
Yeah,
that.
no, I don't really know too much about Rolly either.
Mm-hmm.
But what I do know is Rolly decided to hop online this week and let us know, bitch, I'm getting a BBL.
All right. Yeah.
So, of course, it kind of, sparked some talks online. Because if you guys don't know by now, Rolly is a plus-size woman.
Yeah, she plush pal.
And so a lot of people were like, Rolly, don't you think that maybe you should have had a few other stops before the BBL? I actually saw one comment. Somebody said, your first surgery being a BBL is crazy.
I'm a little on. I'm kind of. I was kind of because I was like, did she go to Dr. Wanda Santa in Puerto Rico?
Better not, or in Dominican Republic.
Yeah, she wouldn't have been here.
No, for real.
But like, I everybody don't want to be small.
True.
Like everybody don't want to be small. Everybody don't want a flat stomach. I mean, I don't know. Her name is Rolly. She might want to stick to it. Like I gotta always be Rolly. I gotta be Roly Poly.
Roly Poly.
That's my name. Hell yeah. I don't want to be skinny, but I do want to ass. So I'm not really. I've seen people like you. Maybe you should. You think you should go gastric first?
I saw people saying that. I'm like,
you don't think you should get the sleeve first?
She didn't say she wanted her stomach to be the size of an egg.
Yeah.
She said she wanted ass.
I mean, because when you also like you have to like, and speaking from someone who had weight loss surgery before, you have to be mentally prepared for that shit. So if she knows she ain't finna stop drinking or binge eating and shit like that, and she knows she finna stretch that bitch out, like don't go get that shit if you know you ain't finna do right, or if you know finna adhere to like a different lifestyle, because that's a quickish fix. Like you're gonna lose weight in the beginning, and then eventually you're gonna stretch that bitch out, and you can hurt yourself. So, I mean, I understand that if she feel like she ain't ready for that, But I also saw a lot of the comments like her BMI is too high and all that stuff, and it's unsafe. And I heard the doctor's really a pediatrician, so I don't know how true.
Not Rolly got a pediatrician doing a BBL.
Well, cause she went to one of those like day.
Yeah, because she was awake.
Yeah.
That was wild to me whenever she was over there like, all right, y'all, we in here doing a BBL. We've been back here for about 30 minutes so far. How's everything going, Doc?
I don't feel nothing. I'm at peace. Like, I feel really good. And then I was up walking like, all right, y'all. So, and then showed her, I didn't like people like, what, is this the before and before? Because you could tell, I could tell that there was a difference.
There was a little bit of a difference, but I mean, she's so bad built.
So she also said she was going back for several different things. So it wasn't that, like this was the first stop.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I did notice a huge difference with the face lipo.
Oh, she got face lipo?
Yes, she lipoed her chin.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, this shit is flat.
Oh, I didn't know she did that.
Yeah, no, chin is chiseled.
Okay.
Yes, that I noticed a huge difference. I was like, oh damn.
I think my only thing is like if you're doing other stuff like the body you're getting sculpted may not fit the body you end up having after everything's said and done. You know what I'm saying?
That's
so
true.
like you proportionate to Rolly, but Rolly lose some more of them rolls and now she does Rolly, she ain't roly poly. Like
Right.
you might look really crazy just like that.
Facts.
I don't know, but you know, I will say if I got my ass done, that'd be an incentive for me to get the front, you know, flatten. So like that might be my.
That's probably what I would have done first.
What?
I would have done a tummy tuck.
I mean, but
because when your stomach is flatter, it automatically make that ass look fatter.
Shit, look at here. Look, you ain't got to tell me, child. Like I don't care nobody say I got a fat ass.
I'm telling you,
I got a wagon.
When that stomach, when you take away a little bit from the front,
yeah,
that back be backing.
That back be backing.
So I would have got a tummy tuck. But she can't be awake for that.
You cannot be awake for that. There is BMI restrictions for that and stuff like that. So I feel like if that was her option of like, yeah, I can't do everything at once, because it sounds like it's gonna be continuing to 2025.
Girl,
you know what I'm saying? The way things are going.
You think it's promo? Like she doing it like she getting it for free?
What else? that would be the reason I'd be like, you know, yeah, let me go get a BBL and nothing else. You know, like that would be my like if
I don't know. I'd be a little skeptical of the free BBL.
I'm not. You give me a free one.
But a BBL is one of the most dangerous surgeries you can do.
And I'm awake. I don't. Yeah, if you don't put me to sleep. Now, if you talk about Dr. Wanda Santa, you couldn't pay me to go down there. You couldn't give me
cool.
DR citizenship to go down there.
I promise.
You know what I'm saying? But like, if I was awake and somebody like, yeah, just you know, if you and Tan do promo, we'll get you a BBL. And you're awake, I might fuck with it. Hey,
I would tell him, yeah, you could lipo. I'll do that.
Okay, would you have if you had a choice and they did it and you did free promo? Would you do it?
What, for the lipo?
Yeah, free. We'll do something free.
Hell yeah, yeah. No, hold on. You know what you're doing?
No, but like you could do any section you want lipo for free.
Yeah,
do free promo.
Yeah, I would do lipo.
What would you get lipo?
I would lipo my chin. I'd probably lipo my arms. I lipo my back.
I ain't lipo my arms.
Yeah, it's not like I just got a bunch of rolls in the back. But yeah, I would lipo.
Well, yeah,
I do 360 lipo.
Before I do a wake. Before I do a BBL, I'd probably get some stuff sucked out first.
Yeah, take that shit out.
Yeah, snatch me up first.
Don't just take it out and move it.
Redistribute it.
Yeah, nah, keep it.
Yeah, I don't know. I felt like it was a lot of people who don't have no medical no anyway. Just be like, oh yeah, he needs to get his license revoked because that's very dangerous. Her BMI is too high. Well, it's not if you have a local anesthetic. That's probably the safest thing. That's probably, honestly, they're probably like, we can't put you under.
Right, facts.
I would be surprised if it was that. Like,
be like, doctor, now you might not make it.
We cannot perform surgery on you now because your heart cannot take it.
Your heart cannot take
your heart cannot take the procedure.
Do you want to die?
It's
not safe.
As it goes now, you will die in 5 years. Your heart cannot take the anesthesia.
No, for real.
Like,
we're gonna run some tests on you.
I also saw people say like she might want to go see if Dr. Now doing a promo too.
Girl, Dr. Now in the gym.
What you mean?
Girl, Dr. Now, I follow him on Instagram.
He in the gym?
Hell yeah, he be in there.
Ooh.
He be lifting them weights.
Okay, Dr. Now.
I love me some Dr. Now, child. I want to see him, but not for a consultation.
No, you gotta get a book.
Yeah, I just want to say, hey, Dr. Now.
Yeah, go get your
Take
book.
a pic. He probably this tall.
Girl, he looks really squat. What's it, squat?
Girl, yeah.
I'm not too like. That's her body.
I mean, I agree. It's her body, so she can do whatever the fuck she wants to do.
She got live. No one ever bats an eye when someone goes and get fillers or goes to get implants or anything like that. And you don't even know, like, this bitch got a clotting disorder. This bitch really ain't she's supposed to be on blood thinners. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's unsafe too. So it ain't just always size. And, you know, it seemed like she did it safely and the doctor did it safely and she's okay. And
I think the hate is literally just because she's fat.
Oh, it definitely is.
And because she's not like a body type that y'all find desirable.
Yeah, y'all ain't say shit when Ari lipoed her calf.
Hello? Everybody was over there. Oh, girl, you were able to get them boots on? Congrats.
Hell yeah, you could zip them up.
Yeah.
Like, no one said anything about that.
Y'all celebrated that.
And y'all don't tell her to get in the gym and stuff. Like, well, I mean, there's people in there. Yeah, a little hard work never hurt. Like, but the gym, it's a whole life. Like, it's. Listen, you gotta be really dedicated. And I applaud people for knowing they strengths and weaknesses.
Girl.
And just being like, yeah, this ain't me. I got the money for surgery though. So. Okay, girl, I ain't mad at it though.
I'm not mad at it either, as long as it's safe.
I mean, because one person who had a whole transformation. I don't know what she did first. Akbar.
Oh yeah, well Akbar, she came because a lot of people were tagging her.
Mm-hmm.
Akbar came out and said that she lost weight first before she did any sort of plastic surgery.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, also like, isn't that the answer you're supposed to give us?
But Akbar definitely didn't lose all her weight before she had plastic surgery because she was definitely very much thick when she got the BBL and all the other shit. So she hadn't lost all her weight and was a snatch as she is now.
Yeah. Before
she did anything. So yeah, it's because Rolly is dark skinned and fat.
Hell yeah, that's what it is. Because she's fat and black.
Hell yeah, because no one said shit about what Passion. Well, no, she had a weight loss surgery too first, I think. Well, she lost a lot of weight first too. I don't know, but I don't know, child. Like, Rolly, get your surgery on a schedule. It sounds like she got everything planned out. She doing the arms next, and then she doing because they only can take out so much anyway.
Right, especially with her being awake.
Yeah, so like, I mean, if you go back for 3 or 4 more sessions, that really may be. Kind of just
equivalent to one under.
Hell yeah, one on the way. Hell yeah. So I don't know, child. More power to her, cause
yes, no.
She like
good luck,
Rolly. Hell yeah.
Good luck.
But I wonder if it's not done the same or as aggressive as a BBL. Do you still the same? Like you gotta sit on a donut for 6 weeks, or
I would imagine
cut a hole in the.
But with her. And probably instead of it being like a full like BBL, maybe it was more like a
shaping. Yeah, because I mean she had I don't say bad built, but she, what I'm saying, like she didn't have I'm not body shaming now. Good shit. I do not too long ago. I look like a pile of mashed potatoes and pantyhose too, undressed or something like that. So I'm not.
I don't fuck what y'all say. I might be. Look, you can call me fat, everything. I ain't bad built.
Oh, I was bad built. I was bad built.
Oh man, I look like a sack of oranges.
A sack of oranges.
Yeah, I look like a sack of potatoes.
I look like a roll of pennies.
No, but like a can of biscuits.
But like I knew what I knew what the fuck I had.
Right.
And I knew like my ass was like kind of what they call it a shelf.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like I could probably see like just a little round and I don't.
Yeah, that's why I think she got just a little.
Rotundness,
just
plumping.
a little fullness in the top, maybe a little extra fullness in the bottom. Because I ain't gonna lie, like one of the asses that kind of scare me the most is like that flat wide ass.
Ooh.
You know what I'm talking about?
Like beefsteak.
And that little that little bottom part where the cheeks meet. And it just be looking like a little V.
Yeah.
That scares me.
Ooh, yeah. Like frog ass.
That scares me.
Yeah. I mean, would you rather have a wide ass or would you rather it be wide and flat or little and fat?
Little and fat.
You gotta have a tiny ass?
Little and fat.
I don't know. Because
wide, bruh? Nah. Yeah. Whenever you be seeing them memes, long ass day. Nah, I'm actually cool. Nah, I got some plumpness right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm thankful. I'm thankful.
I got a teardrop booty. It's a little slanting, a little cupature.
No, you do not.
Yeah, a little. I don't know what I got now, but it was like it juts out and then a little, a little turn, a little turn. But
yeah, all I know is that flat and wide. That scared me.
I seen a TikTok and a girl turned to the side and it was like, I am so disappointed. Because, she was very hippie.
Girl, and a lot of people are like that. Yeah. Like, very hippie.
It looked like they got ass.
Yeah, and then you turn around and it's like.
Where is it?
The ass is on the side.
The ass is the grow out, not in.
Yeah, no, for real.
All right, well
yeah,
I guess we'll see Rolly's progress. But I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I did see a difference in the before and after.
Like I said, I definitely saw a difference in the chin lipo.
I didn't know she had that. Let me go. I need to go back and look because I didn't know she had the chin lipo.
Yeah,
too.
She did the chin lipo, and that was definitely there.
Okay.
But all right, so let's go ahead and go on over to our next topic.
All right.
Let's do 100 rounds. Finesse 2 times.
Little Ricky.
Tell me you came with a chopper.
Pickle jar.
Jail.
Man, listen. I used to love me some Finesse 2 times.
Can I ask, what did you like?
I mean, I liked that, like his like he was a real jailhouse rapper. Like, you know, he be on the chest. The DA got the paperwork. Yeah, I get the paper. Like, I like that shit. Like, you could freestyle. You really can make a, like, the nigga really can make a song.
Yeah.
Like, he can make, like, Moneybagg. They can make a catchy song. You know what I'm saying? So I really.
Moneybagg go hard.
Yeah, like Moneybagg. Oh, what's one on Twitter?
Look.
Yeah, okay. Time today. What else? Like, he just picked trending words and stuff.
Hell yeah.
I don't know what the fuck he be saying, but he just picked current hot topics to make a song.
Yeah.
But I really like Finesse wordplay. I used to jam all his mixtapes back then. I was part of the Free Finesse gang.
Not Free Finesse.
Hell yeah, the first day out. I used to play the first day out.
Don't free everybody.
Who Chile? You right about that.
They're not.
The fuck he do?
So, you know, Finesse started a little bit of a stir this week because apparently there was an OnlyFans clip that got leaked. I was trying to find another post. My bad, y'all. There was an OnlyFans clip that got leaked this week. And it was Finesse, you know, engaging in sexual activities with a young lady swoon across the couch. And he's hitting her from the back. Well, really, she was hitting him from the front.
She was doing the work.
She was doing
the heavy lifting.
All of the work. And Finesse is just right in the camera. I'm like, nigga, you're not going to look at the ass, or you ain't going to try to look at the dick going in and out or nothing. You just.
And that's how I know the nigga dick ain't dicking.
It was a little disappointing.
Did you see it? You didn't see the dick, did you?
No.
Okay, I was like, I couldn't. And a nigga like him, he's not gonna show you his dick because he's like,
oh yeah, no.
You ain't finna clown me.
You gotta be my bitch for that.
Man, like, and not forget, he got on JT ass and called her. No, she called him ugly or something like that, and he's like, "Who ugly? I ain't ugly." And pulled up all pictures of JT. But nigga, you.
Let's do jail photo versus jail photo. Nigga, both of y'all got mugshots.
Facts. And both of y'all have pictures with your hair unkept.
And like they say, a lot of the times you ain't ugly, you broke.
Finesse.
Now, I would not call Finesse ugly.
I wouldn't call
Finesse my type of nigga? No.
He has cute features, but the nigga can't dress. The nigga can't dress.
Can't dress.
But he has cute. I feel like the thing with Finesse is he's a confident man, and confidence.
Oh yeah, gets you a long.
Gets you a long way. Now he's in a throuple, and I think that was kind of like the whole thing too. And I'm like,
so do they all do OnlyFans?
I don't know. I know Sugar. What's Sugar?
Is Sugar the one he was having sex with?
Yeah, Sugar, something like that.
I know. I saw one picture of all them together, and they all look tacky than a bitch.
Well, they all got hips. they all very voluptuous and hippie.
Everybody looked fucking tacky.
They all Juicy Body Couture. They all he got.
They all Rolly Goals.
Yeah, they all are very hippie. Very, very hippie. They all thick. They all, you know what I'm saying, got the southern.
And Finesse look like the type of nigga, man, I want 3 thick bitches.
Hell yeah. Butter pecan, vanilla, and dark chocolate.
Yeah. Like, want every color, nigga.
I feel like he did say that, though. Like, I got different flavors. I think, but like, I'm not going to say he's poly because he's rich, but that definitely has a lot to do with it.
Oh, yeah. What?
Like, that definitely has a lot to do with him being with 3 women at one time.
Hell yeah, I'm sure.
And I mean, if I was being taken care of, like, and I know what the situation was, I couldn't say I would.
I mean, if everybody's consenting and everybody's okay with being there, I mean, after the regimen that he said he wanted Erica to have, I can see why he got 3 women.
Yeah,
that's too much for one.
Hell yeah, too much for one nigga. Like,
I gotta cook. I gotta
clean,
wake up before and fuck,
wash everything, smile and grin, and hand Finesse a pen so he can write that check, paying all our bills. Yeah, them type.
Bro, I'm fucking hollering.
And not that Finesse is shaped like Ella too.
Done. I'm fucking done. Bro, I'm fucking fucking done.
I just like, I kept saying like Finesse is like a stud.
He does.
And he definitely gives stud vibes.
He definitely gives stud vibes. He
definitely
gives strap daddy. Hey, do the strap daddy. Do the strap daddy.
You heard that new? I really random. You heard that new strap song? Dun 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 dun. Girl, I think she's from Louisiana.
Is she on TikTok?
Yes, but
No,
like it's
I
been
haven't.
Kevin Gates like gave her flowers on stage or whatever like that. But she got a song, da 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 da, and all the strap on studs and hopped on the beat.
Not strapped. No, not all the studs strapped on.
Yeah, what's K? She be doing the reviews, food reviews. They posted her on Shade Room recently because she did a review of
Oh, I know you talking about
Rolling
now
Up
with
K
the
or something
hair,
like that.
with the dreads.
Yeah, so she hopped on the song too. She actually go hard. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't know she rapped. But I was like, okay, representation matters.
Okay.
The song go hard though. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna play it. I gotta remember to play it for you when we get done.
Yeah, no,
the
I
song
want to
go
hear
hard.
it.
But yeah, he definitely gives. I got different straps for all kinds.
Oh yeah. It just wasn't giving.
And then putting that leg up.
Girl,
Nigga, what the?
do you get mad when a nigga do that?
No, I'm not getting. It's where you put your leg at though. Like if you put your head on my,
Put it on the back of your neck.
yeah, yeah, we got problems. But putting your leg up for balance. No, we put it on your back.
Put it on your head.
Hell yeah. But no, do you feel like sometimes when a nigga put his leg up?
Sometimes when a nigga put his leg up, I just be like, all right. Oh, we're gonna be here for a while.
What you think?
I be like,
God
damn it.
I'm trying to think of when a nigga.
It's hard for me to do my tricks with your leg up.
I can't remember the last time a nigga put his leg up on me.
Oh yeah, I know.
I don't know. Like a
lot of niggas like to fuck like on the side of the bed or something with some sort of leverage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and whenever they put that leg up, I'd be like, all right.
It's been I can't, from my current recollection, I don't recall a nigga doing that before. But yeah, I wouldn't mind you putting your leg up if it called for it in the move. I hate when niggas be changing positions every 5 seconds.
Oh, I can't stand that.
Like nigga, if you
Stay there.
No, nigga just run out the nut. You like change, but like, oh, okay. There's 7 innings in a baseball game, and like,
but what's worse, like him constantly changing positions or him constantly stopping? Because I've had niggas
stopping and doing what, like
stopping and being like, oh, I gotta stop because I'm a nut.
Oh no,
that
like,
pissed me off.
Yeah, because like you can't even get no rhythm. Like at least with a nigga who keep changing positions, I can be like, stop.
Right.
I'm gonna stay here for a couple more minutes.
Yeah.
Before we do something else. But nigga who just stop, yeah, no. I get your prostate checked, grandpa. Oh, like I don't know, like what? No, like cause you want to not nut?
Yeah. So stop and like, oof. Oh, you finna take me there, Tam.
But I can't catch mine.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, baby.
And they always stop when it feel good.
Mm-hmm.
And you be like,
yeah, that's when you say don't.
Don't stop. Why am I here?
Yeah, nah, I don't know. Yeah, I could fix the niggas who change position because nigga who change position, I feel like he either not trying to nut or he just real antsy and just want to feel everything at one time. Like I just want to
trying to get it all out.
Hell yeah, I don't know when I'm gonna let it. When you gonna let me fuck again? Let me see if I can do everything.
Nah, for real.
I don't know, but it's kind of. I'm not gonna say it's kind of strange to see someone who claim they don't, because I think he said even in a song about OnlyFans or something like that, and then for your the values that you talk about, you an old school nigga and you like your woman to get up and cook meals and stuff like that, and in my mind
OnlyFans ain't old school.
That's what I'm saying. In my mind, an old school nigga don't want everybody saying his woman.
Yeah.
But maybe he on some pimping shit. I mean,
that's what it really low-key look like.
That's what I mean. He said that before. Rennie, I want some pimping shit. So
yeah,
that's what it sounds like. But it just don't sound like anyone who's really taken too serious a value on it.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree. And I ain't gonna lie, when I saw it, I was just like, "Whew, it's not Erica Banks," because y'all already hate her.
Facts. So y'all.
And if that had been Erica across that fucking couch,
hell yeah.
Y'all would have tore Erica to shreds.
Doing the same thing. Oh, she boring.
Exactly.
Y'all
Yeah. Would have tore Erica. Erica would have still been hearing from y'all.
Mm-hmm.
But meanwhile, whenever Finesse had old girl across the couch, Finesse was the target.
And honestly, I'd rather see more of her. Like I watch her because she's a very attractive woman. She's very curvy. She got, you know what I'm saying? Like I'd rather watch her. Honestly.
Yeah, I agree.
And it could have been any nigga behind her. Honestly,
it wouldn't matter. Replace them.
Hell yeah,
they're interchangeable.
Or was it takeover? Like leave them? What the fuck he said? It could have been anybody that I would have watched with her. Cause she's a cute girl. Yeah. So I guess Finesse. I just appreciated the less I knew of him. Me too. The whole kidnapping a little 10-year-old and he throwing dice and shit and you know what I'm saying. And you remember that? Like you heard it? Talking about his daddy dead and mama on crack and mama was like, I'm not on crack.
I'm actually right here.
Bring my son back.
I've been looking for him.
Bring him back. They got me finna go to truancy court.
Girl.
I'm just like, wow.
Girl, and then even today, Finesse posted like some picture of him and all his girls and the daughter was there and the daughter's just looking. Everybody's just like, that baby don't need to see that.
Yeah, and she probably like, I don't want to be here.
Like, Dad.
Ew. You're such a pig.
Yeah, no, for real.
I don't know.
Oh, Finesse got a lot going on. Cause then I saw something else about like how Finesse had a homeboy who took a charge for him, and then like he got out of jail and Finesse only gave him $2,000. And I was just like,
how long was he? Oh, what was it, like a chain or something like that? Or?
Yeah, he gave him like $2,000 in a chain.
Oh, well, Finesse is a felon, so he probably was looking at a lot of time. He's the breadwinner for all these niggas, so I wouldn't be surprised if a nigga be like, I'd do it, boss.
What, for $2K in a chain?
Man, niggas be stupid.
Yeah. Niggas can't read.
$2K.
$2,000?
I thought you was gonna put me in 2K, nigga. I ain't know that's not what you meant.
I thought you gonna put me in 2K.
I thought you finna put me on the side. Hell yeah. I'm finna have my play on there. Niggas gonna be reading the fine line.
Yeah, nah.
Nigga probably happy to get a chain and say he part of the crew.
Hell yeah, and just be following Finesse around from town to town.
Hell yeah, and fucking people who he can't.
Girl, did you see that rumor they said Finesse sent his brother out to perform?
I saw that shit. And you need your ass whooped for that.
Nah, for real. Cause they come out there with that fucking poo shiesty on.
Girl, and talking about we in your city.
We.
Talking about we in your city.
Me and my brother. Girl, I mean me.
Girl, collected the what, 20 or 40K.
Girl.
Had your brother come out singing your song. Everybody like, that ain't Finesse.
Girl, I was just like embarrassed.
Give that people back their money.
Girl, I remember my sister said that Glorilla came and performed at her school. And Glorilla came out in the poo shiesty. And she said Glorilla was like, hey y'all, it's really me. My hair just ain't done.
I fucking feel glow.
Yes, and I was like, damn, low key.
And I feel like if we saw Glorilla, we'd know it was her.
Yeah, because I don't know how many other homegirls she got that's that skinny.
Yeah, and I don't know. Like listen, I'm gonna stick beside Memphis day in and day out. And that picture they showed of Glorilla
with that gun,
talking about in high school, they were like, "Girl, stop lying. You was in junior high."
Girl, I was a menace.
Yeah, I'm so embarrassed.
They over there with that AK.
She's like, I am so embarrassed. They were like, "No, you're not."
Bruh, Glorilla looked like she was, especially being Gloria Hallelujah. Yeah. She looked like she was bad as hell.
Yeah, I let them chopper rings. Glory. That's what I call it. Like,
Glorilla with that. That shit was funny.
Oh, Jesus. Well,
I mean, Finesse, do whatever you want, I guess. Make sure everybody's just consenting.
Have at it.
All right, let's go ahead and go over to our next topic.
All right.
Let's do 100 rounds.
Okay.
Young Jock.
Pompano
is going down.
Fuck. Blue.
Uber.
Okay. Oh, Dad, he did.
I think he was driving Uber.
He was a face of another Atlanta rideshare company. Something like that.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was another rideshare company. All right, y'all. So a few weeks ago, we had a discussion talking about how it's fucking weird to be crying on the internet. Young Jock posted a video. I don't know how long it is. I don't want to know. Of this nigga completely weeping. This nigga wept. This nigga sobbed.
Not a weeping.
That nigga was weeping, y'all. Young Jock put the caption, raw emotions. No hiding behind facades. Can I cry in front of the world? Nigga, no. Why am I crying? This world is such a wicked place at times. Our kids are dying before they can live in these streets. Our homes are filled with hate because it's all around us. Destruction is prevalent. Drugs are running rampant in our community. So many are confused. Ascension is a necessity. Let it out in front of the world. Do you ever feel like just letting it all out? Some will laugh, and that's expected. Some will tap in to see if I'm okay, and that's appreciated. I'm begging for mercy on all of us. No soul unaccounted for. I love you.
It was something you said, and I was like, "Now hold on. Oh fuck, I don't know how to get back to it." Do you ever feel like letting it out? Oh, hold on. What does it say? Drugs are. So many are confused. I just feel like all this shit he's saying. It ain't new. So
it's been around. Drugs didn't just start. Now maybe fentanyl's new.
The fentanyl craze is a little.
Yeah, but I just don't understand.
That nigga he like a baked potato in the face.
Mr. Potato Head.
No, you know he like one of the raisins. You remember the raisins they used to sing with Ray Charles?
Bruh.
Young Jack look like a raisinette. I gotta think of why does like this nigga face look like something.
Bruh, that shit is fucking weird. That is fucking weird.
I listen to is there any sound on here?
I don't know. You can try.
All right. Okay.
That's weird, bruh. That's fucking weird. Setting up a tripod, recording that, and I know that's not your first weep.
Not your first weep.
I'm sure you had 2 or 3 weep takes. Editing, captioning, and including music
and a filter
and a black and white filter.
It's production.
That's disgusting. I don't care what nobody says. That's fucking disgusting. Young Jock, we need to do a citizen's arrest.
Not a citizen's arrest. You need to do a welfare check first?
Yeah, nah, fuck. Skip the welfare check. The nigga said he's praying for everybody. Your prayers are much appreciated, but I don't know if God's on Instagram.
Or if he following you.
That part. I don't know if he follows you.
Yeah, I don't know.
Or if he allows you to follow him.
Yeah, I don't know if God following just blue checks. I don't know if that's how that works. You get a white check. I don't know how that works. But that's I
understand the message.
And that's the only thing that's kind of giving me grace. But that's like it's giving me very much Tyrese vibes.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Like it's giving me very much
attention seeker.
Yeah, very much like Tyrese, and I don't know. Like, and we not saying black men can't cry and man up. Like ain't nobody ever said no shit like that. We just saying don't cry and press record. Like that's just some why and do multiple takes of it. You got the Ray J head of crying.
Girl.
Like it's just a little.
And the sad thing is that there's a chance that the video we saw is a compilation of the different takes.
Hell yeah.
At one point he putting his head back. He's
why Lord. Listen, Jock look like a praying mother. He like
the mother of a street nigga.
If this was a black men deserve to grow old, I'm like, oh yeah. I believe him.
Facts.
It looks like it. I mean, and that he could even took that approach. Black men deserve to grow old. Oh, I'll give you that.
With him still crying?
I'll give you that.
No.
I will give you that than having this blanket ass statement about stuff that been going on.
No, bruh. I'm sorry. There's no excuse to get on the internet and cry.
I mean, there's not an excuse, but I will give you weeping for your brother. I'll give you that. I'm crying for my brothers and stuff like that. Or
cry in peace. Cry offline.
Cry behind closed doors.
I'm telling you, I've said it before. I know. We are really at that point where people feel the need to share that much.
Everything.
What's yours?
I mean, there are some people who don't like mine is yours.
But it's not.
Shit.
Mine is not yours and yours is not mine.
Yeah, some people who, like Super, for instance.
She's an oversharer. Because Super knew when she posted that she was in that hospital bed, what everybody was gonna start thinking.
She having seizures again.
And she finna, who's Super?
And a Crown Case promo code, I see you. I'm not. Am I lying? Super good for going through something, throwing a promo code on there.
Girl, you know what? Super is another person. She's an oversharer, and we have a lot of people who are oversharers. And I think that people think that in order to be an influencer, you have to overshare. You don't. I follow this one influencer that does outfits. She doesn't fucking say a word. Never heard her voice. She puts her clothes on at the end of every video. She goes,
and that's it.
That's it. Yeah. That's the video.
Yeah.
It's not no, hey y'all. Well, I was gonna go to Zara today, but my car broke down.
My car got repoed.
And then I sat on the side of the street. Now I'm finna go live crying to show y'all they put a boot on it.
I need the ATL boot girls to come in and take this off. Or no, my Cash App at the bottom if y'all want to be a blessing to me and send me some money so I get my car untowed and stuff like that.
Like what? There's a lot of people that are oversharers. This is oversharing.
I feel like it's certain stuff the FBI ain't gonna get out of me, much less me posting it.
Shit, you
definitely not. I know definitely not you. You need someone shit. I do a little bit of oversharing, but I also don't give a fuck about nothing I said or anyone I've said it to. So there's that. You know what I'm saying? Like anything I've said, I don't give a fuck about.
And don't get me wrong, I'm not judging, but to me, it's just like, God, come on, y'all.
Yeah.
Some shit just is not necessary. Now I understand if you had something crazy that happened to you during your day and you like, bruh, like y'all, this shit, you know what I'm saying? I just saw a flying cow. I'm finna post it.
Yeah.
Understandable. But like degular stuff.
Yeah.
Like
showing y'all miscarriages and
bruh, I saw somebody post, they were talking about unfortunately y'all, our baby didn't make it, and posted a picture of the dead baby. It was on Facebook. Why the fuck would you do that? Why would you do that? I have never seen a dead baby before, but now I know that a dead baby looks like a raisin. Like, y'all fucking piss me off. I'm fucking sick of y'all. I'm sick of y'all. Okay? Y'all irritate me. Y'all don't have no fucking borders. Y'all don't have no boundaries. Y'all don't have shit. Y'all have no fucking Mexican wall. Y'all don't have nothing. Y'all post anything. I'm posting a picture of that baby with a cap on. Yeah, fuck out of here. Nobody wants to see that. You think I wanted to wake up at 9 a.m. and see your dead baby, your stillborn?
Fam. Yeah,
y'all fucking piss me off. I hate y'all.
I don't want to see nobody's casket. I don't want to see nobody wrapped up in shrouds. I don't want to see nobody's open cat. I don't want to see nothing. I don't want to see you kissing I don't want to see you holding grandma's hand. Oh, wrinkly ass.
Everything, like, I don't know if y'all see the theme here.
Hand like the crypt keepers, and you must have a picture of it with her IV in there talking about a 100-year-old grandma. Don't leave, Granny.
Pull through.
Hey, you want to try to be safe on her journey?
You can just simply get online and say, hey, if y'all could please, I understand even requesting prayers. I get that.
No,
you can request prayers, but it's the way that y'all be requesting the prayers.
Don't ask me no fucking questions.
Just pray.
Our family respects privacy at this time. Don't ask no fucking questions, you nosy ass, crumb snatching ass, Similac breath bitch. Yeah, don't ask nothing about what happened. God got us, but pray for us. What the fuck?
All right.
Cool. Okay. Straight to him.
I'd be like,
man, matter of fact, I'm gonna pray the opposite. God damn it. Keep playing, acting me.
I pray to know what's going on.
I pray that they don't drop none of them charges. I pray all 62 of them charges stick on that nigga.
Bruh, I'm telling you, you just be like, y'all just.
It's a way to go about some things.
It really is, and there's a way to make it like entertaining, and there's a way to make it where you saying too much.
Yeah, or doing too much.
Yes, like it's too much, bruh. It's too much.
Yeah, I could have.
It's too much. Even like I hate to go back to Super. When Super posted a video talking about some Ray been by my side this whole time. Ray is asleep in a chair. She woke Ray up for the video.
Huh?
Yeah, on the video, she was like, "Bae, he, huh," and she ended the video. Like, why would you do that?
Oh, yeah, I be pissed. There's many times people be going in and out them rooms anyway.
That's what I'm saying. And he looked like he actually resting.
Mm-hmm.
You in a bed. He is in a chair.
Yeah.
And you don't woke him up to show us that he's there? I don't think anybody assumed that he wasn't.
I'm just like, that's your fiance. That's where the fuck he's. We're going to stop congratulating these fish for swimming. One day. He been here by my side. He's fucking supposed to.
He better.
He's like, this the man you finna say is in sickness and health too. He fucking supposed to.
And here goes sickness.
Facts. And health. Y'all got the wealth. Like, yeah, nigga better be there the fuck.
Yeah. Just be like, bro, it's habitual oversharing for me. And Young Jock getting on that internet and doing that. Why am I scrolling? And one video is me seeing a clip from the Renaissance tour. The next one is yo dumbass crying. And then the next one is Super. I'm back, y'all.
I'm in ICU. I mean,
and you wonder why people don't want to get on the internet.
Well, I for some people that kind of, because Super did kind of make her following behind telling her stories and letting people into her life and stuff like that. So for that, some things be private, but she lets people in about almost everything. You know what I'm saying? Like the engagements, the Lewis, close it soft. Like she's let us into so many different things. So I'm gonna give her a pass on that person. But the whole Jock thing was just wild. It's just pretty wild.
It's
like
some weird shit.
I don't know. Cry black man in peace.
I agree.
In peace.
We don't need to see it. We don't.
Strange.
All right, let's go and go over to our last topic.
Okay.
Let's do 100 rounds.
All right.
Freddie Gibbs.
Rap.
All right, let's do 100 rounds.
What was your rap?
Don't know. Okay. Let's do 100 rounds.
I think that nigga lips. Okay.
Well, porn categories.
BBW.
Double penetration.
Cream pie.
Gangbang.
Okay. Gang.
All right. So there's a rapper. Some of y'all probably know him. I've heard of him, but I'm not the most familiar with Freddie Gibbs. But there was some interesting tea that dropped here recently. So there was a young lady who claims that she was in a relationship with Freddie Gibbs. The young lady is a porn star, and she said that Freddie Gibbs was very aware of that and was completely supportive. She says that her and Freddie were in a relationship for a number of months. They spent a lot of time together. She shared text messages where he's professing his love to her. Yada, yada, yada. And she even shared that they had discussed about wanting to have a baby.
Wow. Wild.
Yeah.
Wild.
So I guess she was like, okay, let's have a baby. She got pregnant. Freddie started acting different. Then she eventually said that Freddie stopped talking to her. She had to turn the nigga's cell phone off because she paid a cell phone bill. The young lady she also threatened that she would release some videos of Freddie with his ass in the air. I don't remember if she said that the videos or pictures were of him with his own finger in his ass.
Okay.
Or if I made that up.
Okay. Turn up.
Either way. Face down, ass up.
Okay.
Freddie. So, as if that wasn't enough of, Freddie basically telling her, well, this is okay. How do you feel about a man saying, like, do you think that whenever men say things like, oh, I want to have a baby with you, that it's something that you should actually put merit into?
No. I I feel like that's the drugs and lust talking. I don't. After a couple months, and I want to have why are we discussing a child and having one and bringing one and all the other stuff?
Especially, but this is the thing to me that's weird. Freddie already has children. Mm-hmm. So, nigga, you would think that would be something you wouldn't throw around so loosely.
Yeah, maybe the nigga need love. Maybe I don't know. That's just strange.
I think it's strange too.
I'm like, matter of fact, if a nigga be like, I want you to have a baby, I'm probably gonna go the other way.
Not a baby.
We don't talk that negative talking here. Flee from thee. I cast thee out.
You gon' get, nigga.
Boy, you best go and get your ass out of here.
Boy, you done lost your mind, boy.
I better not catch you around these parts past dark, boy. Or you know what's good for you.
Hell yeah, not for real though.
I turn white man real fast when the nigga talk about impregnating me, anything like that. Nigga better be an accident. Like,
nigga, let the condom break.
Hell yeah,
like old days.
And us both be scared.
No, for real. Us both being here. What we gonna do?
Hell yeah. Well, I mean, you know how niggas used to be like, well, I ain't gonna tell you what to do. I don't want you to have it, but it's your body.
Hell
ultimately.
Yeah.
But I don't think we should.
Facts. And she did say that, like, I guess she kind of entertained the thought of having abortion, but she was too far along. So she said she went to the doctor. The doctor was like, you thought you were 6 weeks? You're 16.
Yeah, psych. Psych.
So, yeah.
That's, did she have the baby?
No. So this is another thing.
Okay.
She's currently pregnant.
Okay.
But, you know, mama got to feed this baby. She's still shooting porn. Pregnant.
It's a niche. It
is a kink.
Yeah, it's a market for that.
It is a kink, but damn, imagine that you the baby in there. not you on set.
And action. Let me say real still. Or no, men like when I kick. They like when I kick inside. Maybe
they like when I kick. I'm gonna go up here under the ribs.
I'm gonna make her piss herself. That ain't squirt. I stepped on that bitch kidney.
I want that whole bladder.
You gonna hear that bitch fart? Make that bitch cry real and in the middle sucking dick. I'm gonna go. Like, it's wild, but I mean, shit. It seems to be a single parent now. She was paying his phone bill, so I don't know what the fuck you thought.
Nah, for real.
That nigga, you paying his phone bill. I don't even think you need good credit to get a phone. You just have to.
Hell no.
You have to buy a phone.
Bro, you can go to Metro and get a phone that ain't even in your name.
Facts. They don't even ask for ID.
Johnny Appleseed.
Is that the name on the bill?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's send it every month. And they don't give a fuck as long as that bitch paid.
That part.
Honestly, the most thing about getting a phone is actually getting the phone. People finance that shit. But I don't know. That's wild. But I mean, the one thing I can believe the booty hole spread, because if he didn't really care about you being a sex worker and things like that, he I'm not gonna say he must be, but it seems like he's very sexually liberated and things like that, or I don't know, but it's just wild. You said earlier that you said she felt like things changed when he got jumped.
Oh yeah, after he got jumped, she was over there helping him whenever he got jumped too.
That's a strong woman. That's a strong.
Watch your nigga get his ass beat.
And then you jump in banking niggas. What? But get up off of him. And he over there
picking him up, throwing him.
Yeah, come on, baby, let's go. And he over there cowering.
Girl.
It was about 8 of them niggas. It was about
glasses all hanging off.
It was about 12 of them niggas. It about 60 of them niggas. I ain't know where no one's coming from. Like, nigga, get the fuck up. No. Goddamn 47 of them niggas. Like, they just came from nowhere.
I'm like, fucking hollering.
Boy, get the fuck.
I am fucking hollering.
But I can say, as someone who, like, I'm not gonna say I would lose respect for you, but I definitely would say, nigga, lower your tone if I call them niggas back over here again.
Hell yeah, for they tell them to come over here for round 2.
Hell yeah. Shit, you know they don't like your ass.
Nah, for real.
I don't know.
I mean, but this is a thing though. Mm-hmm. So, you know, I have a cousin who worked in like the sex work industry, and she would tell me about how how men are more comfortable talking about like some of their like desires and things like that with those like women who do work in the industry because they feel like, oh, well, you know, it's easy for her.
Or she can separate it.
Yeah.
Or
she's not going to judge.
Yeah, she done it before.
Oh, there's one under the TV. No, you're right.
Like, yeah,
there's a strip or whatever.
She used to it, or she,
yeah.
she what's they call it? Open-minded.
Yeah,
and stuff
exactly.
Like that.
Like, you know, she's not gonna judge and all of that.
I could definitely see a nigga be like, I'll let her peg me, but I won't let somebody else.
Exactly.
Like
you know, because they feel like, oh well, I don't want to say that men.
They don't hold sex workers in
they don't, and just
in high regard.
Yeah, just a regular
keep her secrets.
Like
yeah,
because they feel like, oh well, I
just
can
a
come to
freako.
you. Yeah, I can come to you and tell you anything, or I can come to you and do anything.
Yeah, and that'd be do anything.
Yeah,
that'd be it.
Yeah, so whenever I heard about her saying that like he had his ass up in the air, that didn't shock me one bit
at all. I'm not shocked. Or
I mean, she does porn. Like you probably do think like, oh, that she a freak hoe.
Yeah, the nigga probably definitely got head and raised up without asking.
Scooted.
Hell yeah. And
go ahead and look a little lower,
yeah,
baby.
You can go lower. Yeah. you can go low if you want to.
Yeah, nah. I mean, I understand like it is very taboo for her to be pregnant with Freddie Gibbs' baby.
Freddie Gibbs is a regular nigga to me.
I'm not
gonna say he was a regular, but
it's taboo her being pregnant and still shooting. But she's not the first pregnant woman to shoot porn
at all. It was one girl I used to follow, and I used to actually, I was subscribed to her OnlyFans only because it was free. But she was very much like I saw when she announced that she was pregnant, and she was like still shooting content. So when her belly was getting increasingly bigger, and she 9 months. Doing stuff and solo scenes and all that stuff.
Damn.
Like I would feel some type of way if I was Freddie Gibbs, knowing my girl had to resort to that. Like I couldn't take care of her and stuff like that.
And you weren't taking care of her, or you weren't doing what you were supposed to be doing.
Sound like she was taking care of y'all.
Girl, I'm like, damn. So after she has the baby, is it gonna turn into like a lactation kink?
Probably.
It's fucked up, bro.
Like yeah, probably. And she got. She has so many different things that she could like postpartum body after and all that other stuff, and like so many different avenues.
Milking white men's eyes.
Yeah, like or drinking it or pumping. Like it's just so many different things that she can do afterwards, and she probably is gonna have to do because it don't sound like
Freddie gonna do it.
Yeah, apparently he don't really like. I haven't heard great things about him and his other kids, so I don't know. I just before I begin discussion of babies, I'm gonna need to know how you take care. Like I'm not having no baby with no nigga who ain't taking care of his other kids.
Girl.
Like that.
Why would you have a baby with a nigga and you're the reason why he's able to communicate with people? His cell phone.
Yeah.
A cell phone.
Yeah. No,
you can get a bill for $50.
Facts.
And nigga, you can't even keep up with that.
Yeah. It just I'm never gonna be okay with a nigga saying like, oh, she keeping me from my kids. Cause what have you done about it? You know what I'm saying? Like,
go to court.
Yeah, you give it that easy.
You want them that bad? Go to court.
Hell yeah, you want to be a 50-50 parent and all the other shit or anything like a nigga in arrears, nigga who ain't there for that. Like I'd much rather like if a nigga's on child support and he take care of his kids. Yeah,
I mean if you're on child support and you pay it.
Yeah, that's even better.
Yeah, I respect it.
Yeah, but even like if you're present in your kids' lives and stuff like that, like we can rock, but not. Oh, she won't let me see the kids.
And well, I guess I just won't see them.
Well, all right.
Can't see my baby out there. Well,
close my
eyes.
See
it when I can.
Close my eyes hard enough. They don't exist. Like nigga, it's not a chance.
Out of sight, out of mind.
and that would it be?
Yeah, facts. And that's some very sick behavior.
Because. Like if he'll do it to them, you do it to somebody you love or somebody that come from you.
Hello.
You gonna do it to
everybody. Like nobody's safe.
Yeah, anybody can get it.
Yeah, you see, he walked off from her the same way he walked off from the baby.
Yeah, I'm good. I read the text message. There was a lot of love bombing and shit like that.
Yeah.
And hindsight is 20/20. And you see how that shit after you see what I was disarming you. I was doing it like you see how that shit
disarming boy.
Let your guards down and. okay, now I trust you. Let's have a baby.
Right.
I ain't enough. Like I got Berlin walls when it comes to the nigga talking about baby and this. I'm like,
What
I'm
you?
good
Well,
on
nigga, that
all
is
that.
not sweet nothings to me.
Hell no.
All that baby talk, that is get. The fuck? You know it's a sweet nothing? You want to marry me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay then.
Yeah, you talking about me? I ain't ready for all that.
Hell
just
yeah,
yet.
but you ready for me to carry?
Hell yeah, and
Boy.
potentially die.
Yeah,
You want me to die? And knowing he ain't gonna raise the baby?
in fact, then for me to split to my asshole, you ready for that
Not
though?
split to your asshole.
Boy, you don't get the fuck.
There's that too.
But that's all I have in this week with the shits.
All right, well, fresh on Let's Argue. I don't know if you've seen this today, but Minnesota is one of the first states that have actually began a process to banning TikTok. And as soon as they did that, there have been a lawsuit saying, like, this is impeding on our Second Amendment right or something like that. So they're actually having a lawsuit now. It just came out today, too. So they suing on Wednesday or Thursday came out they suing or Thursday it came out that they're banning TikTok, and on Thursday there was a lawsuit saying that
no time wasted.
Hell yeah. And so the District of Montana, hours after the governor's signature, compares TikTok to other types of media and claiming that the state lacks the authority to keep Montanans from accessing and creating lawful speech. So that's my whole thing, is how are they going how you going how is that possible for you to be like, all right, in this vicinity banning TikTok?
Yeah.
And they were saying like there's such thing as like geo blocking to where you can have like a certain area and stuff like that. But it was saying too, like, all you have to do to get around that is get a VPN.
Yeah, I was about to say, because weren't there a bunch of people who downloaded VPN or something like that?
VPNs, even with TikTok and all that stuff.
I just be thinking to myself, we've never seen this much effort to ban something. There's porn all over Twitter.
All over.
Facebook is full of people being beheaded and all sorts of gross videos.
Hell yeah. And so, watch my story.
And Instagram is full of whatever the fuck it's full of. But we've still never seen anybody trying to ban this shit. So what is it about TikTok that is causing for this much effort to be needed?
Let me see. What was it? It was talking about why they wanted to ban TikTok and things like that. Very a conservative effort to, like, you know, making sure China isn't getting their information and stuff like that. And
it's a spy app.
That's all fine and dandy. But I feel like if they really want to get some information,
they got it.
It wouldn't take much. They could put it in stuff we order from Amazon. They could put it on stuff that you watch now. Like, I don't feel like it's a lot to really get access to people and things.
But I mean, people don't sit on Amazon for 7 hours.
This is true. But other forms of social media, like when you click on stuff and you like stuff, you're building a profile. So people buy that stuff all the time.
Yeah, but I don't think it's about buying.
I mean, it's gathering information.
Yeah.
And it's feeding information too.
I think they're learning you.
I don't know. I don't know how they're going to enforce it. They're saying by January, I think 2024 is when they make plans on banning it. But a lot of people, you know, use TikTok as a way of making money, monetization, like spreading awareness and things like that. And so I'm not going to, like, I have been one to kind of, you know, look up and like, oh damn, it's been 3 hours and I'm still on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? I've done that before, but it is an effective way to get information across.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think we can discount that. You know what I'm saying? It is an effective way to get things across and stuff like that. But and you still ain't on you ain't getting no TikTok.
Oh no, I'm not getting on TikTok. No. I feel like if I was gonna get on it, I would have been on it by now. It's just too much social media to keep up with.
No, I feel you. And I also talked about, because you're actually really big on this, like some things, because I feel like I did have a little TikTok addiction there for a little bit, staying up late and just scrolling and stuff like that. Some healthier habits for you know, as far as, you know, smartphone addicts and stuff like that. So one, and at the cutoff time, is there a certain time you put your phone down?
Yeah, usually, well, what I started doing was I moved my charger further away from my bed. So that way, once my phone is on the charger, it's just over there. And versus it being like on the nightstand right next to the bed, and I can still be on it. So yeah, that's really kind of helped.
That was actually one of the things too. Charge your phone at a distance instead of doing it at your bedside. A great place to charge your phone is in your kitchen, unless you live like a studio or something like that. You like you said, you frying eggs and taking the shit at the same time and stuff like that. Putting your phone on D&D.
Oh yeah.
I've recently I put it on silent. I was like, dang, it's kind of quiet. Like it actually is. It's actually kind of nice.
Girl, my phone. I tell you, my phone been on silent for probably 8 years.
Mm-hmm. I've been putting.
It's too many ding, ding, ding. It's too much.
I've been putting mine more on silent more and more, but I still have a little bit of PTSD. Like I'm gonna miss something, so I don't want to.
I mean, you can set up important calls to actually ring.
Yeah.
I feel like once your phone has been on silent for long enough, you hear the vibrate. Mm-hmm. And the vibrate is easier for me to deal with than the ding, ding, all that shit.
Well, because I wear my Apple Watch a lot too, so I feel it. You know
what
I'm saying? So I don't necessarily have to have it on to be able to hear stuff and stuff like that. So I actually hear it. But it's saying like utilize your do not disturb too whenever you need to. If you have 2 phones, says a wise woman once said that if you want to set boundaries with work, which can be a major reason for some people not being able to get a good night's sleep, have a phone for life and one for work. And I actually have a work phone, you know what I'm saying? But I don't have it because I just don't like keeping up with 2. Like I don't like feeling responsible for 2 phones and charging 2 phones and all this stuff. So I don't ever carry my work phone. But a part of me kind of wish I did because like I feel like my clients feel like they have so much access to me. Like they'll be texting me, you know what I'm saying,
like all kind
1
of
a.m.
hours.
on Sunday. And I've been trying to do better about like not responding to stuff, definitely, you know what I'm saying, and having those boundaries. But like, girl, this could have waited. Yeah, like I can't nobody do shit about this right now.
Girl, I am very good for like if something comes in at a time I'm just really don't feel like, you know, responding to it, I'll open it up and then I'll just mark it back unread. And I'll be like, okay, that way I'll look at it tomorrow.
Yeah, it's nothing wrong with that. And then, you know, if all else fails, cut it all off and go old school. Turn your phone off if it's really big hindrance and stuff like that, where you feel like.
And I know there's a feature, at least I have it on my phone, where like basically you can put your phone into where it decreases like the blue light. So then that way that's supposed to like
signal
to be able to help you to be able to go to bed as well. But you can like schedule a time. So like even right now the color on my phone is different. It looks orange. It kind of has like an orange tint to it. But that's something else that's supposed to help you with sleeping.
Well, I mean, if cutting your phone off don't work, what usually works for me is I'll put my phone off, but then I'll turn on the TV. And if I turn on a show, I'm in my bed, I'm going to sleep. But it looks like, you know, for those TV watchers and avid TV watchers, you may
have have shit to watch.
Yeah, because the writers are going on strike, baby. They is sick and tired of being sick and tired.
Yes.
And so I totally get it. You know what I'm saying? Like they want to be compensated based on streams and not just for, you know, simple projects and things like that. Let me see. So
I heard something about a person that got paid per word. It was like 10 cents per word or something like that. Yeah, but and even that wasn't equivalent to like anything.
Yeah, but I could definitely see like with this show syndicated, like I would want to get paid off my works. These are my ideas.
Yeah, especially whenever I make something for you and then y'all make $82 million off of it.
And especially y'all are continuing to make money.
Yeah. And I've wrote for you for 6 seasons.
And so they was talking about the shows that I've kind of noticed is changing as far as like late night. So Jimmy Fallon, Stephen Colbert, Jimmy Kimmel, The Daily Show, all those have writers that write daily. And so the writers are on strike. So these shows ain't dropping like they used to and all that stuff. Saturday Night Live ended its season early, not doing their last 3 episodes and stuff like that. Soap opera fans, there's a halt in production, or they said sometime around mid-June, as most daytime drama shoots several weeks up in advance and things like that. In case of streaming and cable networks, they might decide to adjust the release dates of upcoming projects so they can stretch it out. They even said like Abbott Elementary, one of the top shows that have been getting all these awards and stuff recently. One of the writers said, "We are a show that writes while we air. If this strike goes on for a significant period of time, our show will not come out on time, and that could change the amount of episodes, which I'm sure people will be very upset about."
Pay them people.
Don't give me 10 shows in my favorite season. I'm gonna be hotter than fish grease outside of Memorial Day.
And whatever the answer is, just to compensate people properly. Like that's it.
And
they're not saying they'll never work for you again.
Yeah.
They're just saying like, hey, we would like to be compensated properly. That's not too much to ask.
Katori Hall said, despite rumors due to the WGA writer's strike, filming on P-Valley has been postponed. Like many of my fellow showrunners, I feel as though my writing and producing duties are inexplicably linked. We will not be filming until a fair deal is reached. And just like Stranger Things, all these shows people watching, waiting on and stuff like that. House of the Dragons, that's my shit. Pay them people so we can get our shows back, please. Cause
y'all lucky Snowfall ended early. Because Snowfall might have had a different ending.
I still haven't seen it. I know how it ended, so that's why I didn't watch it.
It's crazy because that's the one episode I watched.
Really? Did you like it?
You
really ain't been
I didn't really watch. I didn't watch. I didn't really watch Snowfall. I knew like the overall, like the basics of it, but I didn't watch. I mean, turning him into an alcoholic was a little crazy, but
the thing I liked about Snowfall is that it was a very realistic ending, because I know back then there was no way anyone really got from that unscathed.
Yeah, that's true.
And so the fact that the nigga went dead and he went in prison.
Yeah,
like it was only so many different alternatives that could have happened and all that
that's
stuff.
True.
And so like I appreciate that aspect. Now I do hate handsome chocolate nigga like myself can't keep a bitch. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's real. And the fact that his father was an alcoholic. So there's been studies that show it's hereditary and things like that. So like I fucks with it.
Yeah, we do have to be careful as a black community though when it comes to alcohol. Because that shit is that shit like diabetes.
Girl, even worse.
Look,
but they were just talking about
in all of us.
It's in there somewhere, just waiting. But it's just like just pay them. Let me see what it said. Talking about overlapping issues about stories ending and negotiations not being met and stuff like that. And due to the fact that economy is rising, these housing prices are rising. You said you paid $6 for an onion the other day, like
girl.
You can't expect when we know how much you made during COVID and how much we were vital towards people staying in fucking the house and tuning in to Netflix and all these other all these fucking streaming apps. We're paying
where's the money going?
What's going to production? I know Shonda Rhimes got a pretty penny for all the
Queen Elizabeth or whatever the hell it is.
What's it, Queen Charlotte, something like that.
Charlotte.
Yeah, and all the other shit and stuff like that. I know a large portion of that is going towards paying that off, but you also have to pay them people who write that shit.
Everybody deserves to be compensated properly. And whoever's making the big bucks and taking the big bucks, the same way you deserve to be compensated, so does everybody else involved.
And then, another one of the complaints that they had was that the disproportionate work pay balance. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty sure, I don't know how it works, but I feel like it's probably paid per show instead of how much time we're actually working on this. Because if you think about how long a show takes to actually plan and write and do all that stuff, that's a lot of time. And it's not you paying me for 40 hours, but I've really been doing this for 80. Like I spent 80 hours doing this shit, and I need to be compensated appropriately.
And then the stress of constantly having new ideas,
fresh stuff,
fresh ideas, constantly being funny, constantly making sure that stuff delivers, and like. Come on. That's not easy.
At all. At the fuck all.
It's not easy.
And last but not least, Representative Cori Bush introduces a bill calling for $14 trillion in reparations. So Missouri Democrat
make a bitch too.
She introduced a bill calling for $14 trillion in reparations for Black Americans to compensate them for the reverberating effects of slavery. She said, and I quote, "The United States has a moral and legal obligation to provide reparations for the enslavement of Africans,
period,
and its lasting harm on the lives of millions of Black people. America must provide reparations if we desire a prosperous future for all."
Come on.
During the press conference, she also cited that the long-lasting impact slavery has had on African Americans, as far as like the racial wealth gap, when we have to work, I think 2 years more to make equivalent to what someone else would be making, voter suppression, which we couldn't vote for as long and have a say in office and things like that, infant mortality rates, which not surprisingly, which has increased. They're supposed to have like this whole infant mortality task force to find out what's killing Black women in labor. Well, that number has increased in the last few years as well. And all this stuff is like, you can say, like, granted, we've never been slaves. I ain't gonna, I can't ever say I had a cat o' nine tails around my back or got some lashings for not picking. I can't say that. But my grandma can say to her grandma, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. We're not too far removed.
And when you think about the institution of slavery and 400 years of telling people that they're not people, or that they're not human, and what it does to your psyche. You tell someone, that's how you break someone down. You know what I'm saying? You don't feed them, you pit them against each other, you tell them they ain't shit. Eventually, you ain't got to tell them no more.
That part.
You know how many slaves after the Civil War didn't want to leave the plantation because they're like, well, what we gonna do? Like, this is all I know. This is Master Williams. This my home.
Nah, for real.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is ingrained into us, and we're still seeing some of the same, or some of the repercussions behind slavery today. And let's not act like we ain't even gotta go to slavery. We can go through the Jim Crow, we can go through redlining and all the other shit. We can go through the crack, like that's stuff to this day.
Right. Slavery ain't the only thing.
Slavery ain't the only thing that done kept the black man down.
Yeah, okay, a foot on our neck.
Yeah, like Finesse.
A finesse foot.
Yeah, so slavery ain't the only thing that done kept us down, but like that's made a huge impact. And so I want to say it was someone else that was it? Now don't misquote me. I feel like when they had the internment camps here for the Asian Americans, that they received reparations for that.
Oh, I think so.
I think they received some type of reparations.
Yeah. Hell, they got to stop Asian hate bill.
We
ain't even got that.
Yeah, we lumped into what's it called? Hate crime. No, hate crime.
Is it a hate crime?
Depending if you say nigga first. You say nigga first is a hate crime, but we lumped in
hard ER.
Yeah, but we lumped into if you say kill that he she and kill that all the other, like, we're lumped into that. So it's all in there. But I also feel like maybe Jewish descendants received some type of after the Holocaust or something like that. It's the way to right your wrongs. Now, 14 trillion is a lot of fucking money.
But among how many black people?
I don't
We're
know.
gonna get a little settlement check.
How many niggas are there?
We're gonna get a check for $235.
I think it's supposed to be more than that.
So all y'all that think we're gonna go use our reparations to go buy crab legs
and crack, you're
mistaken. And crack.
Crab legs and crack. That's what them niggas. That's what they afraid we're gonna spend it on.
Yeah.
They're gonna flood the streets with fentanyl.
Hell yeah, for real.
Dang, it say 12.1, but I don't know how many black people are like. I want a number in the United States. 41.6 million.
And divide that by.
I don't even know how many numbers 14 trillion is.
How many O's are on a trillion?
Hey Siri, what's 14 trillion divided by 14 million? I don't even know if I said that right.
Or was it 41?
14 trillion.
No, it was 41 million.
Oh shit. Hey Siri, what's 14 trillion divided by 41 million? 346.
Oh, okay. I'll take my 346K. Come on with it.
Yeah. But you know how many white people that's gonna I'm Nigerian. Look, speaking of, would Drake be entitled or would they get half?
Girl, Drake said his daddy. No, half. Because you part of the
other half,
the victim and the oppressor.
The victimization.
You half victim, half oppressor.
Onomatopoeia. I don't know what's the two things that mean this. Never mind.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, girl.
I don't. What would you do with your 341,000?
Travel. Buy some crab legs. Buy that big ass prawn I saw on Instagram the other day.
Just one?
Nah.
Wreck them up.
Man, fit as many as you can in the bag, man.
Break this bag.
Hell yeah. Weigh the bag down, man. I want a prawn big as my arm. Full of them.
I think that's all cool and dandy, but giving us $340K is setting a lot of us up for failure.
Hell yeah, it is. Of course. I said it on the episode that we had. Who was on that episode? I can't remember, but I was basically saying that whenever you get lump sums of money like that, you all of a sudden think about all the things that you want,
or feel like you need,
and your needs go to the wayside.
And I feel like that's like, even just reparations, that's not gonna be a band-aid, because what's gonna happen is like, well, we gave y'all $340K.
Yeah, but it's the truth. So what should they do? Give us all LLCs?
I'm not saying do the slutty vegan graduation gift, but I think definitely if you're going to give people that kind of money, you have to give education behind it, but you also have to make sure that we can begin to start businesses by giving us, you know what I'm saying, open us the lines of credit. Because even if you want to open a business, $340,000 ain't a lot to open up. Like it's not a lot to open up from the ground up, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So unless y'all are gonna give us the equal housing and like we can be able to, you know what I'm saying, buy a house wherever we want to. Because I was even looking at an article. It said black people are more likely to be audited by the IRS.
I believe it.
I believe it too.
I believe it. All the black people right now that are still waiting on their IRS check, they got everybody held up.
Hell yeah. I believe it. But I feel like it's almost doing a disservice to give people that much money and not have any type of... I mean, because all it's going to do is push up inflation too. Mm-hmm. And we're black people are one of the biggest consumers of other people's shit. So I definitely feel like it might be like, I would love it, but like, I don't. You see tax time. You see all the new tags and shit around tax time and shit like that. And girl, we knew when the mall, you know what I'm saying, the mall was packed. Niggas love to be on with that gal at the mall and then behind them with their arms wrapped around them at that point too, behind that. Like, so I could just imagine just how it'd be. But I think it'd be doing a disservice to people when that happens and you don't have like any type of anything.
I can understand that because I would be one of the ones that'd be a disservice to.
Oh, I'm gonna spend it. Still have my student loans.
What?
You mean I'm gonna have to have half.
You know, I use my grandparents worked hard for this.
Hell yeah.
For me to use it on student loans.
Yeah, they didn't march for this. They did not march for this at all.
Hell no, that was not a part of the dream
at all. All right, so we do have a hear ye.
Let's get it.
Okay, we got a couple. Let's see. A guy who lives with his mother. Did I wait too long to make an exclusive, or doesn't plan dates anymore?
Doesn't plan dates.
Okay. I've been seeing this guy for about a month. He says he's looking for something long term and isn't seeing anyone. Red flag number 1. The first few dates, we would do things like go hiking, shows, axe throwing. Since we've had sex, he doesn't plan dates anymore. He just calls the day before and asks me to come over, or he'll come over. I don't mind. We don't always have to go out, and I enjoy the time I'm with him, but I feel like he just wants sex. We hang out for a few hours, like 4 or 5 hours every time we do hang out. I usually see him 2 to 3 times a week. To me, that's a lot because I'm a single mom with an infant. I just don't want to waste my time, and I'm not sure how to bring it up. Is this asking too much? No, it's not asking too much.
No, and if y'all have been dating for a month, how many dates did he plan? Like,
I mean, that was 3 right there. Hiking, shows, and axe throwing.
So that's at least, what, once a week?
Once a week,
Maybe he ain't got no money. Or a month is enough time for rent to be due again.
To me, it sounds like he not gonna plan no more dates. I feel like he did that. I'm not saying he did it to have sex, but once he's gotten the sex and then stopped planning, he's felt like he's done enough. He don't have to do, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I guess
a month is not long.
A month is not that long. It's really not that long. But I mean, niggas will hurry up and pull out all they stops, and then once they got you,
that's it.
Ain't no more stops.
Yeah, and for him to only text you the day before to come over and stuff like that.
Yeah,
like,
but I would stop going over to his house, or I would stop letting him come over. I mean, right now a month is enough time to where you could really like lose it and be like, it's cool. But I would stop.
Do you think he's taking into account that her being a single mom with the infant?
I mean, didn't seem like he was taking into account before.
That's what I'm saying. He took you on dates before.
Facts. Did y'all bring the baby to go axe throwing?
I don't even think a baby can go in there.
I don't think so either. So like
in shows.
Yeah, I don't think that you being a single mom has anything to do with it
at all. Because here's the thing: I don't care if you have 1 kid, 2 kid, red kid, blue kid.
I promise.
If a nigga really likes you, that don't mean nothing to him
at all.
Matter of fact, he'll willingly step up and be a stepdaddy. He may not even have no kids. He'll want to do like I don't know. I feel like that he may be playing on your emotions a little bit because I'm never gonna believe when like 6 months. I feel like a nigga be talking to someone at least for 6 months after we start talking. Like you ain't cut everybody off. So I'll give you 6 months. Like, you know, if we fucking with each other to gradually cut everybody off. With 6, I feel like they're looking for long term, and he ain't saying no one and stuff that you want to hear.
Yeah,
and he know that.
Mm-hmm.
And he did what he had to do to have sex with you, and now he don't have to do all that stuff because I'm having sex with you. So why I ain't got to spend no money.
What's the point?
And I know you cooking.
It is. That's why you need to stop.
I know you cooking.
Stop letting them come over.
And you know why I'm saying that? Because she was me. She was me. Yeah.
Nigga will let you cook and clean down.
Yeah, and eat all your groceries up and eat your baby's fruit snacks.
All of it.
And leave and be like, all right, I'm fucking with you.
Yep. Straight up.
Yeah. No, don't do that. I'm not saying he don't like you, but he don't have an incentive to do what he used to do a month ago.
I would stop.
Facts. All right, well.
I wouldn't let him do it no more.
No more? No sex.
Yeah, no. He can't come over to my house. I would tell him, next time you see me, we're going to be outside.
Yeah.
And it'll be you planning something proper.
So how would you suggest something?
No.
Or would you say anything like?
If I didn't suggest the first three, no.
Or how would you bring it up?
I would just tell him, like, and next time he called and was like, hey, you want to come over? No. I noticed that we haven't gone on a date in a while. You should take me somewhere. If he don't want to take you,
that's your answer.
No loss.
That's really your answer right there. If he be like, and it wasn't that before, like that's your answer.
Yeah, because any man who does not respect what it is that you're asking of him, it's not a man that you really need to begin with.
Yeah, and that right there lets you know what his intentions are.
Yeah.
All right, child. Let us know how that go, honey.
Yeah, dating pool got pee in it.
Shit, got cholera.
Yeah, no, for E. coli.
I got cholera in it. Help be sick.
Trichomonas.
Not trichomonas. Well, we don't have anything going on at the moment. No, we got something in the works that will announce soon. But any questions, comments, concerns, you can hit us up at hearyoupodcast@gmail.com or send us a DM. You know, we love sending your DMs, even though it may take us a little while to respond to it. We love them.
Sorry,
We'll be in there like we need to be. I'm sorry.
I know. I be bad about it. I ain't gonna lie.
But we're Hear You Podcast on all social media platforms. On TikTok, I'm the only one on TikTok, and on Twitter.
Sorry.
It's Hear You Podcast on everything. Y'all can find me on IG at @huda_breezy, BREEZY. And where can they find you at?
And y'all can find me on Instagram at Tana Taught You. That is TANNAH. Taught You. All right, bro. You ready to get up out of here?
Let's go.
As always, shout out to everybody. We had fun, and we'll talk to y'all next week. Bye.
Bye, niggas.
Much obliged, me.